My loves, your girl Gabrielle Reyes has outdone herself yet again up in the kitchen today. We are going to be creating a fabulous, radical recipe made out of mushrooms as well as some other fabulous ingredients. Y'all, we're going to be making pepperoni, okay? They're so easy and cheesy, you know you need these pizza bagels. Pizza bagels, you heard it right, y'all. A nostalgic, vibrantly vegan recipe. So let's get in the kitchen, let's get going, let's get glowing, and let's make ourselves this decadent dish.
Pizza bagels we're making. Pizza bagels worth saving. They're so easy and cheesy, you know you need these pizza bagels. Chop up the mushrooms, saute down with butter. Add in all the seasoning. Build bagels next to each other. Load with cheese and pizza sauce. Pepperoni to top it off. They're so easy and cheesy, you know you need to dig on in, my love.
Well, why not take this cute little trumpet mushroom we got right here? Why don't we chop it up? Why don't we season it right? And why don't we make ourselves some pepperoni out of mushrooms? I mean, mushrooms are meat. Ooh, oh, oh, mushrooms are meat. Mushrooms are meat, my loves. So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna chop off the very tops of these mushrooms, set those aside. Number one, you can put it into this pizza, use it as a little piece of pepperoni. My husband just added these into a burger, and it was so nice. It gave that nice extra meatiness in there. So what you're gonna do is you're just gonna cut out about quarter-sized pieces of trumpet mushroom. And I'm gonna do 2 at a time because, hey-oh, do what you gotta do, baby. And as you can see, I'm just cutting up pieces. And this is going to be our pepperoni, my loves. So simple. I mean, y'all know my obsession with mushrooms is so real. So why not use them and their bounty to create thin little pieces that are gonna soak in with flavor and seasoning and spice and song and sassiness and just everything you need in your life. You're gonna need some fabulous butter, y'all, to get this plant-based pepperoni going and throwing and glowing up in your kitchen. Now that you have your butter melted down, you wanna make sure that you have the heat on high. We gotta start seasoning it up with some minced up garlic. I have about 2 tablespoons of minced up garlic, fresh minced up garlic. And we're just gonna saute this down until it's slightly brown, and then we're gonna toss in our mushrooms. You wanna make sure you don't burn up your garlic now, because that don't taste cute. So it's gonna be a fine line. I'll walk y'all through it, don't worry about it. I got you. Garlic is cooking down. She's cooking down. Now it's time to add in our mushrooms. My loves, it is time to add in all of our sliced up mushrooms, our trumpet mushrooms. Add those into your pan with your vegan butter and your cooked up garlic. Oh, y'all, I know you know how good it smells up in my kitchen right now, y'all. Seasoning is life, okay? Let's be real. And what's fabulous about seasoning, it's made out of plants and it don't got no extraness, no calories up in there, none of that. Y'all, we are gonna be using some fierce, fabulous pork as well as some smoked paprika seasoning. Now, a lot of people are like, pork seasoning, what's that? You can find so many different variations of seasonings that are a blend of thyme and smoked paprika and cumin and garlic powder, onion powder, rosemary. You can create your own delicious steak or poultry pork seasoning. I like to keep my life simple sometimes, so I just got myself a little version of what I needed to. But I've also added in some extra smoked paprika because, y'all, smoked paprika, hey, smoked paprika, hey, hey, hey. Let's add in 2 to 3 tablespoons of our fabulous, fierce seasonings and spices that I can already smell up in my nose. I got myself some liquid ingredients. I got myself some apple cider vinegar as well as vegan W sauce or Worcestershire sauce. Don't know how to pronounce it. still don't know how to pronounce it. That's okay, and that's all right. We're gonna be adding in about 1 to 2 tablespoons of both of these. Ooh, yes. Hear that sizzle, baby. Next, let's add in some maple syrup for that touch of sweetness. You can add in about 1 tablespoon of this and it'll be perfect. Now, of course, we just gotta cook this all together. This sauce is gonna start to thicken up because of that maple syrup, and they're gonna be able to cook it all, get a little brown pieces on there, and really just start to soak in with all the fierce and fabulous flavors in there. All right, so I'm spreading out all of the pieces of mushroom. Like I said, they all gotta have a little piece of the bottom of the pan if you can. I love to hear that sizzle, my loves, whenever I'm cooking up anything that's kind of meaty, that nice bite into hearty texture. It's so key whenever you're making a recipe. You need that carb, you need that meaty, you need that fresh, and you need that creamy or that cheesy. And this recipe has all of those elements. We got the gluten-free vegan bagel. We got this meaty goodness going on with our vegan pepperoni. We have that nice creamy cheesiness coming from our vegan cheese as well as our little sauce. And then y'all, we got our fresh basil or little bits of microgreens, whatever you got, arugula, splash on that little bit of freshness, and this dish is gonna be fabulous for adults, for kids, for anybody. This is like the most sophisticated / easiest vegan, gluten-free, soy-free, fabulous, flavor freaking tastic pizza bagel that you could ever make in your life, okay? Ooh, and look how she is thickening on up. I want you to get a close look at these delicious vegan plant-based perfection we got going in here, y'all. I believe our plant-based pepperoni is Gucci to go, and what do you know? I'm gonna give it a last little final flip in all that seasoning and that spice, that thickness we got going and glowing up in the kitchen today. Make sure each piece is spread on out, and then we're just gonna set this aside as we work on the rest of building our pizza bagels, and y'all, then we get to eat it, which is, you know, my favorite part, of course. Pizza bagel, we're making. Pizza bagel, we're saving. They're so easy and cheesy, you know you need these pizza bagels. Let's talk about the bagels, okay? Like I was saying, my loves, this is Little Northern Bakehouse, and oh, look at this. Look at how delicious this looks. I love bread. I love bread. It already comes pre-cut, but I'm just gonna chop it a little bit more because I wanna make sure I have 2 pieces of my bagel, baby. All right, so there we go. Ooh, I kind of like that this one actually doesn't have a hole in it because that's more opportunity for the cheese-tacular saucification. Saucification! Can we start using that as a real word? The saucification of pizza bagels, okay? Got myself my pizza sauce. My favorite way to do this is get your sauce. This one's actually perfect because I get to dollop this one in the middle and just give it a nice little spread. Just like that. I like to go corner to corner. I believe each piece of this bread should have a fierce amount of pizza sauce on it. And why does it already smell so good up in my kitchen? Load with cheese and pizza sauce. That's the part that we're doing right now. We are loading it with cheese and pizza sauce, y'all. And then we get to add on our pepperoni, bake it up, and then finish off with freshness. And I love a cute little ranch on the side with this recipe, a nice little dipping ranch, real simple. The next thing we're gonna do is add on our vegan cheese. Like I said, I got 2 different kinds of cheese I'm using today. So first let's add on some mozzarella. Give it a nice sprinkle as best as you can. Put it all in the middle. Sometimes it's a little hard and these pieces will fly off. But what I found is just add it all into the middle and then it'll spread itself out pretty well. We're gonna fill in the rest with our vegan feta cheese as well. So as you can see, I'm just going in and making sure I got enough cheese on all of my pieces. So here we go with the vegan feta crumbles. I like to get the smallest pieces of feta crumble and just go around the sides of it and really fill in any of the corners that don't have any of that cheesiness. Little piece of paradise, aka plant-based pepperoni. Plant-based pepperoni. So I'm just using my fingers. This is really fun. I ain't gonna lie. I'm just grabbing these little pieces of plant-based pepperoni, and I'm gonna be adding them about 3 to each bagel at first. We'll see if I got more going up in my little pan right here. Ooh, that was a nice juicy piece right there. My loves, our pizza bagels are decked out with our cheese, our sauce, and our perfect plant-based pepperoni. It's time to bake these babies up. I'm cooking them at about 400 degrees for about 5 to 10 minutes, or until they're nice and bubbly and boily on top. And then we get to dig on in, my loves. Pizza bagels we're making. My loves, check out these fabulous, fierce, cheese-tacular, plant-based pepperoni pizza bagels, okay? I'm gonna go get myself a little plate, and then we can dig on in. Hey! My little microgreens. Look at her. Give her a little drizzle on top. There she go. Come on. Microgreens. And microgreens are healthy for you, y'all. We're getting in our greens today along with our pizza bagel. So this has that carb, that meaty, that fresh, that cheesy, and it has all of the seasoning and spices that you love in a pizza bagel. But y'all, we gonna be healing our body with these, okay? We are healing the world with every single bite that you choose to take of plants, y'all. And I ain't mad at it, because she's very delicious. These plants are giving me life. Check it out, check it out. We have our pepperoni on there. We got our cheese. We got our sauce. You know it's boss. Let's dig on in. Pizza bagels now. Okay, pizza bagels now. Put them in your mouth. You look so good. What's in my hood? Y'all, we having a whole event because of these fierce and fabulous pizza bagels. I don't know how many y'all were planning on eating, but I might eat all 4 of these. Y'all, I had such an incredible time cooking, singing, vibing, speaking mad truth up here in my kitchen. If you want to get this recipe, you can go to YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, type in Gabrielle Reyes. Honestly, you'll be able to find this decadent dish. I cannot wait to see y'all up in my kitchen next Saturday, singing your song, doing your dance, and speaking your truth. The truest truth. Y'all